goddesses exist. Hey, Rosie, honey, what you doing? I went to the Peddler Mall. I picked up some Bibles. I did for like $2. Rosie, that's perfect for you laying your head on. You can lay your head right there. You can. Let's let you have this in the back. That way, if your head bends, your head's going to be supported. Okay, your head will be supported right there, Rosie, honey. You can do it because you're a little baby. You've been outside running around all day. You stayed outside while I went to the Peddler Mall. I actually got this Life Application Bible for like $2. That was like $2, and that was $2. And then I got these old hymnals, these real old hymnals for like $1 a piece, which you can barely find them. And I saw this book right here. Look at our baby Rosie. Isn't she adorable? Rosie, honey, I will help you fix. Somebody's disconnecting my thing, and I'm on the right Wi-Fi system. I am. Hold on. Can you look at Rosie for a second? No, you all look right here. Let me prop you up, and you can look at it like this. Look at it like that for a second. Okay, I had to get some chapstick on. Hello there from Belgium. Rosie, honey, can you say hello? I know you're a sleeping baby. She is a baby. Yes, hello, the truth goddess. Hello, Michael. It disconnected. That's okay. They existed, but now I can't tell you what exactly they were. I only know for sure that this is how they were being called, Leslie. Yes, so let's look at this, you all. I really like it that Rosie can rest her head. I really do. It's a nice place, Rosie, honey. I did it for you. I did. I did it for Rosie. But this is what I found. This book right here was $2. There's a lot of old books in there, but I flipped this open. Remember Callisto from Xena? Remember Xena was battling Callisto? Look, stories of gods and goddesses. Look at this about Callisto. Callisto was another maiden who excited the jealousy of Juno, and the goddess changed her into a bear. She got changed into a bear. Wow. Let's see about her. A bear. I will take away, said she, that beauty with which you have captivated my husband. Down fell Callisto on her hands and knees. She tried to stretch out her arms and tried to catch her arms in supplication, and they were already beginning to be covered with black hair, and her hands grew rounded, and they became armored with crooked claws and served for feet. They served for feet. Her mouth, you all, which it's really hard for me to read this, you all. Her mouth, which Jove used to praise for its beauty, which love used to pray for its beauty, became a horrid pair of jaws, and her voice, which, if unchanged, would have mold the heart to the pity, became a growl more fit to inspire terror. Yet her former disposition remained, and with continual groaning, she bemoaned her fate and stood upright as well as she could, lifting up her paws to beg for mercy, and felt that Jove was unkind though she could not tell him so. You know, this is really weird. She got turned into a bear. She got turned into a bear, you all. Wow. I wonder if she, have you ever heard that before? That story of her? Rosie? Well, she decided she's going to go over there. I want to finish this rest of this, you all. Let me have to put a book on here. I got to put a book to hold it down because I want to see what happened to her. Did I even read the rest of it? I can't remember. She did something, Juno and her rivals. There's a Juno right here. Juno. Juno and her, where did they get the statues, you all? You have to ask yourself. You have to ask yourself, where did they even find the people that looked like that, really? Where did they? Okay. Okay, I was still there, you all. I was really kind of still there. I'm trying to read it. I need a bright light. Gina, you do. I really do, because I can't really read it. It's so hard for me to read it. Oh my gosh. Let me just read it. Job was unkind, though she could not tell him so. Oh, how often afraid to stay in the woods all night alone, she wandered about the neighborhood of her former haunts. How often frightened by the dogs did she, so lately a huntress, fly in terror from the hunters. She flew in terror from the hunters. Often she fled from the wild beasts, forgetting that she was now a wild beast herself. And the bear, as she was afraid of the bears. She was afraid of the other bears, you all. One day, a youth espied her as he was hunting, and she saw him and recognized him as her own son she recognized. Look at that. She recognized him as her own son, now grown a young man. She stopped and felt inclined to embrace him, and as she was about to approach, he was alarmed, and he raised his hunting spear and was on the point of transfixing her when Jupiter, beholding, arrested for crime, and snatching away both of them, placed them in the heavens as the great and little bear. Did you see that? That's the great bear and the little bear. Look at that, you all, the great bear and the little bear in the sky. Juno was enraged to see her rival was set in honor, you all. She was really upset. And hastened to ancient Tethys and Oceanus. What, do you ever hear that before? What is that place? Ancient Tethys and Oceanus, the powers of the ocean, and in answer to their inquiries, thus told the cause of her coming. Do you ask why I, the queen of the depths, learn that I am supplanted in heaven? My place is given to another. You will hardly believe me, but look when night darkens the world, and you shall see the two of them, her and her son. I have so much reason to complain, smallest in the neighborhood of the pole. Why should any one hereafter tremble at the thought of offending Juno, when such rewards are the consequences of my displeasure? She turned her into a bear, and then she got set up in the heavens. The big bear and the little bear, you all. That is so wild. It's in the book of Enoch. See what I have been able to effect. I forbade her to wear the human form. She got mad at that woman, Callisto, and because she was so beautiful, and she enticed her husband in a fit of jealousy, and she turned her into a bear. She did. We got to hear about this Callisto. I didn't know there was a real person. She was in June. Callisto was with Xena, the warrior princess. She was. Okay, she got placed in the heavens. She wanted her to have to wait. She did not want her to wear the human form. She is placed among the stars. So do my punishments result. Such is the extent of my power. Better that she should have resumed her former shape. Now she's really mad because she was a bear. She was a bear. She used to be a human. Now she's regretting. She is literally regretting that she turned her into a bear. She'd rather her be a former shape, as I permitted Io to do. Perhaps he means to marry her and pass me away, but you, my foster parents, if you feel for me and see with my displeasure this unworthy treatment of me, show it. I beseech you by forbidding their guilty couple from coming into your waters. She doesn't even want them to come down from the heavens and show up on the waters. That's kind of funny. The powers of the ocean assented, and consequently the two constellations of the Great and Little Bear moved round and around in heaven, but never sink, as the other stars do beneath the ocean. Oh, wow, is that true? Is that true, you all? Now listen to that. Do the other stars go down by the horizon? Do the big bear and the little bear, do they literally just go like this and they never go into the ocean? If you study your constellations, because that would be really, really interesting. They never go into the oceans. Milton alludes to the fact, this is somebody wrote it, Milton alludes to the fact that the constellation of the bear never sets when he says, "Let my lamp as midnight hour be seen in some high lonely tower where I may oft outwatch the bear," etc. And Prometheus, oh no, there was a such person called Prometheus, you all, in J.R. Loyal's poem, Prometheus. One after one. One after one, the stars have risen and set, sparkling upon the hoar frost of my chain. The bear that prowled all night about the fold of the North Star hath shrunk into his den, scared by the blithesome footsteps of the dawn. Look at that, you all. The last star in the tail of the little bear is the pole star called the cynosure, Milton says. You all, the cynosure, you're just tuning in. I never heard of any of this stuff. Straight mine eye hath caught new pleasures, whilst the landscape round it measures. Towers and battlements it sees, bossomed high in tufted trees, where perhaps some beauty lies, the cynosure of neighboring eyes. You all ever hear of any of that stuff? The ancient gods? The reference here is both to the pole star as the guide of mariners and to the magnetic attraction of the north. He calls it also the star of Arete, because Callisto, you all remember Callisto in the Xena warrior? Callisto, you all, we're just about done. The Callisto boy was named Arcus, and they lived in Arcadia. Arcadia. In Comus, the brother benighted in the woods, he says, some gentle, let me see it, you all. Some gentle, I got to read it like this because I don't have enough light. Some gentle, get them on there. Some gentle taper, though a rush candle from wicker hole of some clay habitation visit us, with thy long leveled rule of streaming light, and thou shalt be our star of Arete, or Tyrian cynosure. Wow, you all. So look at that. Callisto, honey. That's really neat. This came from this book right here. You're just tuning in. Did the ancient gods and goddesses exist? That's what I just read. I like mythology. I really do kind of like it. Oh, look at this. We're going to look at the preface. Makes you feel as one stares stays out window all night into early a.m. You can't see yet odd. Doesn't move for a long time. Feels cynosar. Want Tonsis Moore and Acadian Times. I need address. Woo. So y'all look at this. This is look at this. Prometheus and Pandora, Apollo and Daphne, Pyramus, this bee, Cephalus, Juno and her rivals Callisto, Diana, and Actaeon, Latones. I can't really read it. I do not have enough light. You know, it's when your eyes go dim, like in the end of Ecclesiastes, your eyes grow dim and you can no longer see. So we got Juno, Callisto, Actinus, Laturnus, Phaeton, Midas. You ever hear of these? They're bound to have existed. Apollo, Hyacinthus. Look at this. Pomona. Yes. Look at that. Minerva, Atlas, Andromeda, the Grays, the Perseus. Wow. What if these were actual gods too? The Golden Fleece. Now we've heard that. Hercules. Oh my gosh, you all. If you want to see that, you're gonna have to pause the video and take a screenshot and read it. What's all in this mythology book. That's all I can say, because I'm not going to go down through all of it, because there's a big table of contents. A big table of contents right there. It's a lot. Oh my gosh, you got illustrations. So this is good if you wanted to see them. Right here. Then they got the ancient map. An ancient map right here. I'm going to go a little slow for the ancient map. The world of the ancient Greeks. Oh, so this is the world of the ancient Greeks. Look at this. You're going to have to turn it to the side. You'll have to take a screenshot, turn it to the side. Stories of gods and heroes, you all. The religions of ancient Greece and Rome are extinct. They are extinct. The so-called divinities of Olympus have not a single worshiper among the living men. They belong now not to the department of the theology, but to those of literature and taste. There they shall hold their place and attire and taste. Their place, and will continue to hold it, for they are too closely connected with the finest productions of poetry and art, both ancient and modern, to pass into oblivion. Okay, y'all, wait, that's what we got. I picked that up for $2 at the thrift store is what I did. Yeah, like it. $2 at the thrift store with these ancient pictures in here. So you got these stories. You really got it going on. You heard us recently, dragons make the sound of thunder. That's really interesting if they do. I've seen a picture in here. The legends of Charlemagne. Well, you can look at this right here. Charlemagne and the miracle of the red crosses. Right there. Yeah, the Thunderbirds. Wow, that's pretty cool. It really is cool. I like it. Mythology and stuff. But I've seen some more pictures. I've seen some more maps in here, you all. Hold on, we can look at the maps. My feet are burning up in my boots. I got my boots on. And my feet. I need to get my boots off, y'all, because this is giving me a hot flash. Gonna get my boots off. This is my favorite boots. They're Bates Tactical Lightweight Boots for women. Right here. You slip your foot in there. I've got 2 pairs of these. I might even have 3 pairs of them. But they're my favorite because you just take them off. Okay, we can feel so much better. Look at this map. This is the map, a conjecture map of something. Let's get into the light. Peaceful grace and love. Whatever that's a map of. Ulysses. I don't even, the Black Sea. Well, that's where Russia is, in the Black Sea. You all, there's so many things going on in the world that's, yeah. Look at that, the Cyclops. We have a Cyclops right there in that area. You all need to have this right here. What is the title of this book, Jeffrey Honey? It's the Bullfinch's Mythology. There it's from. Right there, the Black Sea, you all. Look at this. You might want to know this if you study ancient literature. Smash the button, says Mickey. You all, we got some ancient maps. This is really good. It may play a role. It may help us understand what's happening in the world today. It really may. Wow. Look at that. That's it of those. That's it of those. It just has a lot of things in it. Okay, we got this. The land labor of Hercules right here. He was all in that spot. We got the Black Sea again. Jason's quest for the golden fleece. I believe that all of this really did happen. Look, Macedonia. That's biblical. Who we got right here? Who do we have right here? Yeah, I can't read it. It's, I haven't never heard of this. And the Sphinx. The Sphinx. Okay, you got it. We've got Minerva. We've got Leda and the Swan. So you got it, you all. That's it. Gina, honey, you got to stop. You're going to get yourself in Trouble, 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 trouble. Yeah, we got the introduction of all this, you all. So we talked about Callisto is what we did. Boom. I'm going to be going, but I picked these up today. I drove my daughter's car because it hasn't been driven in a long time. And you know, it's a 98 Pontiac Grand Am. And I thought I'm going to drive it. Take a little drive to get it doing whatever. Here's another picture, you all, right here. It's Charlemagne receives gifts from Ganlion. Whoever that is, whoever it is, gifts, 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 gifts. The dictionary and index. Boom. Let's see when the book was made, you all, because you can't find it anywhere probably. It's right here, the Gramercy Books, 1979. There we go. It's simple. Look. Hebrew Bullock died in 1867 with the following list of books to his credit. The Hebrew Lyrical History, 1853. The Age of Fable. The Age of Chivalry. The Boy Inventor, something about the age. Okay, you are. So we got, that's it. I'm done. Jeannie, you're done. I'm done. We're talking about Callisto. She got turned, and she was so beautiful, but because she enticed this woman's, Juno's husband, Juno got jealous, and she turned her into a bear. And, yeah. And then somebody happened upon her, was going to shoot her in the forest. And then she got placed up, Callisto got placed up there in the sky as with whoever was with her, the little bear and the big bear. And they didn't want to, Juno went to the ocean people. She said, do not let them come down into the ocean. Do not let them, she goes, because she didn't like it because she got a place of honor up there in the sky. So now the little bear and the big bear, they just go across the sky and they don't go down. She had a baby. Yes, she had a baby. Yes. You saw Carrying It Out. Now you want to scan a book, Medusa Similar Stories. Truthologist sounds good, you all. Mother and Child, that's right. That was her son had grown up. Yep. So that's what I did, you all. We did it. So I'm going to go. That's really interesting. It's got all kinds of stories in it. Not stories, but it's the truth. So with that being said, thank you. And hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. The last page you had, you're sorry, brain types. Oh, the last page. Gina, Michael, honey, I'll tell you what happened. After my live stream, it was on Sunday. What is, I had a live stream one night, and I've been looking at my hair thinking I had to put a lot of hairspray on my hair because my hair is getting wild. It's getting a little bit too long. And then it was like around, I don't know, 11 o'clock at night. I thought, I'm going to trim my hair. So I went into the bathroom with electric shears and I trimmed my hair. And then I woke up the next morning and I dyed my hair because there was a lot of gray. So yeah, I did do it. I did. It's a tad bit short, but it's okay. It's quite manageable. I don't have to do anything to it. I don't. I can just do it like this. The name with Phoenix. Oh, you're so welcome, Enchanted. Yeah. Oh, I got Rosie. Where's my baby Rosie? That's my pet. We had Bunny for many years. Bunny was an Angora bunny rabbit, black and white. And we brought her back from Hawaii to here, and she passed after a long age. Then we had a cat named Kitty, who was a tabby like Rosie. And she, after around 18 years, she passed. And then we got Rosie at the Humane Society. And look at Rosie is such a little baby. Rosie's got a really good spirit. So we got this little baby right here. That's the extent of our pets. Right there. Yes, it's true. When you look good, you feel good, really. It's all right. So I'm going to go. And with that being said, hello. Wherever you are in any part of the world, hello. From my heart to yours, love. You have a wonderful rest of your afternoon. That's right. Yeah. Thank you all for tuning in. That's interesting. Just think, Xena and Callisto. I love that battle with them. I liked Callisto because she was the wild woman screaming and a hollering. You ever remember her? Callisto on there. If you ever watch Xena, the warrior princess. And then it started getting whatever. But yeah, it used to be really good, those parts right there. That's right, we got it. Yeah, have a wonderful rest of your afternoon. Love you.